Everybody, welcome. Oh no, one question. Sorry. Episode 30?
24.
24.
Keep it rolling.
Did we just time skip or something? 30? I can see you maybe saying 25. But
Maybe it's because Josh just recently turned 30. Wish him a happy birthday in the comments section. Thank you very much. Recently is a relative term, but
Hey, I mean,
more
either
relative
way,
than episode.
Josh deserves a happy birthday.
He's old
All right.
and he's late.
well, better late than pregnant. That's what I always say. So, I'm
hate
sure-
this intro.
I'm sure I've told this before. That's actually a joke that I stole from oh my god, the Golden Girls. So
Yeah, you look like
You
a
know, it's okay then.
Shut up, Betty White. R.I.P.
To the queen.
Speaking of fun old shows, I just started rewatching Cheers, and my god, what a great
Ooh.
show that is.
wow.
Brilliant.
This is what needs
Yes.
to put a video in. Okay, we're
Yes.
recording in this 10 minutes right here.
Yeah.
Just
Right here. This
I
is
think this is just the intro now. I think.
Sometimes you gotta
Are
go.
we even
100%.
playing tonight at this point?
100%.
Like,
Sometimes you gotta go.
I mean,
They've got a Sam and Diane thing. Will they play? Won't they play?
right in the gap. Please.
Let us know if you understand in the comment section.
Lee goes to
Very
that bar all
engagement
the time.
focused right
Actually,
now.
the one in Cheers from Cheers.
I would.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Well, I
Well,
actually
you
didn't
live
hear
in
that.
Boston. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I've been there. That's
I'm
my Cheers Boston shirt.
You just tossed me.
I'm not
Oh my
wearing it today.
god.
We've said
just
this
have to
so
go.
many
Go.
times. The
Get
first
lost.
time you ever appeared on J&J Tabletop, Jake
That
said,
is why you are
"Well,
Irish.
you're Irish, right? Because you're from Boston."
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Your Josh
everyone
goes,
knows it's not possible
"Oh."
to dox somebody that's Irish.
they all live in Boston. Every single one.
Exactly.
I'm not even Irish.
Listen,
That's the best
Just
part
go-
about the whole joke. But Josh goes, oh, like when I said that, like on that video.
I don't know if I did it the first time, but
Oh.
like you kept going with it, and I definitely felt uncomfortable after a while because I didn't know Lee like that.
Yes, no, I knew Lee better at first than you did. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, and now at this point, it's all too, it's the year anniversary of you not showing up to my wedding.
Oh God.
It's
The
today
year
your
anniversary.
anniversary.
You're not inviting
Yesterday,
us.
yesterday was.
So it's a year anniversary for you not inviting me to your wedding. I see how it is.
Mic drop.
And the intro continues.
Touche.
Intro is strong with this one.
Touche. Toupee.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us here at J&J Tabletop for
Yay.
episode 24 question mark of
Sure.
Vecna, Eve of Ruin. I don't know how much of that nonsense we're keeping in. So I'll just say, wish Lee a happy anniversary in the comments below, because
I wish Josh a
yesterday was his
happy
anniversary.
And a happy birthday to
Yeah, you
Because his
can.
birthday was umpteenth times ago. I'm not
I
going to
think-
dox you.
Well,
I'm pretty sure last episode we I don't know. It's okay.
There was a beholder
Sorry,
last
Lee.
episode.
There was a beholder last episode.
behold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beholder.
Well, I don't think I really need to introduce everybody. Everyone's name is on the screen. Who they play is on the screen. This is J&J. If you want to see more about what we do, just watch the channel intro or go to the link tree. If you want to see more of Lee, you can find him at youtube.com/@thisgrits. If he posts there anymore, I feel like I haven't seen much from him in a while.
I got a banger coming out. Don't you worry, dude. Holy snot! I got a
Certified.
banger.
Can't
Certified
wait.
banger.
Banger. I barely know her.
Nice. Oh,
Certified fresh.
wow.
Oh,
Lovely. That's great.
That's Josh. Yeah, that's your move.
It is. I know. I don't know if I'm more proud of you or disappointed in myself that I didn't say it. I got.
Either way,
Well, I'm not
job
gonna.
was
I'm
done.
not gonna repeat it. What was I gonna say? I'm drinking coffee right now. It's 8:35 at night, and I almost told you guys to buy this coffee because it smells like straight strawberries, but it doesn't necessarily taste like that.
But
Unfortunately,
is it good?
It is good, but it's not. It's nowhere near the Honduran that coffee for you used to roast.
Listen,
Would I be able
that
to
one-
convince myself that it tastes like strawberries? Like, could I lie to myself? Be like, it smells like strawberries, therefore it tastes like strawberries, even though it actually tastes like snozberries.
Not while it's crazy hot. It has to cool a little bit before
Well, that's what
you
you're supposed to do
notice
anyway.
it. Sure, but I mean, there's some where it's right there immediately. This is not.
I mean, that Honduran is the holy grail that I am like chasing. That
I am right there
that
with you,
coffee.
Michael.
Like
Like, there's no other
every
coffee.
I'm
That
comparing
is the
to
coffee.
Like
That coffee was the first time Lee and Nooch, you probably tried this, but back then, but the first time I ever roasted and sold coffee, the bean that we had was this bean from Honduras. It smelled like strawberries. It tasted just straight up like strawberries. It was one of the best coffees I've ever had.
So cool.
It wasn't like expensive. Usually coffees like that are like that because of like a rare mutation or something, and they get expensive because of it. It was just a normal priced, really good coffee, and once they sold out, I've never seen it again. It's just never been. I don't know if the farm burned down or what, but it just doesn't exist anymore.
They ran out of pixie dust.
Yeah, exactly. They ran out of magic to keep it alive. But anyway, it's from Brutus. I'll share the link with you guys if you're interested in it, and viewers, if you're gonna listen to us talk about coffee, and if you actually care about that, I'll put the link in a comment for you too. It's where I normally buy my coffee from. So what happened last week? You know what I would love to do? I joked about doing this once. Jake, why don't you give us the recap of what happened last session?
God.
oh
damn.
yes, that's the master DM's way of recapping. I love it.
You don't
players
have to.
hate this one simple trick.
I'll do it.
If you,
I was like, I got it.
No,
No, you got to do it.
yeah, well, yeah,
I
I
got
guess you
this.
guys.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I got this. Okay, so last time on Vecna, Eve of Ruin by J&J Tabletop, we started our episode mid-combat because the group that we're in here, we just met a new friend, and by met I mean made is one way of approaching that. Biggus found this, I think it was like a crystal, I guess, that had the consciousness of Landro from Eberron, who is like a colossus, like this big colossus giant Eberron thing, Warforged thing. The technical term I think is Eberron thing. But what ended up happening was Biggus was able to craft a body made with like, I think it was cedar or cypress, platinum, all sorts of cool things, and we had Lee using his lightning sword and Milo absorbing elements in this probably the greatest hammer strike of all time. And then boom, we've got Landro, the Clockwork Soul sorcerer here, and we got a message from Ramon Encarnacion, which was the character I played in our intro adventure, Nest of the Eldritch Eye. And we got a letter from him telling us to go to this place near Vandalin in that area because there's like cultish activity going on. And while we were investigating that, we came across Chad Stradamus, Shakira, Shamira, and in discovering what was going on, we also found these great oozes because they were like the cult of Vecna was trying to absorb their secrets. And what happened there was we learned that there was another seeming ritual happening because they were maybe trying to steal the secrets of a beholder. That's really the best view I have of it as a player. And so naturally Milo dispelled magic on the magic circle that was keeping the beholder in check, and then a massive fight ensued. And in that massive fight, there were archpriests, archmages. There was a Chad Stradamus himself using his polearm trying to do his best smiting job. And after we just destroyed the beholder and the cult, the whole place was like collapsing in on itself or gonna explode. I don't exactly remember the detail there, but we had to get out, and Milo cast Vortex Warp and sent Aradel in the wrong direction. Then he felt guilty and Dimension Doored both of them out. I think that's where we left off, if I'm not mistaken. But Biggus, Landro, and Chad, I believe they were also successful in getting out before the bad happened.
Yeah, that was perfect. Great job, Jake. As a reward for that, Milo will have not inspiration. We're gonna call it like a luck point / well, I guess you could use it for inspiration. You could use it as a luck point. You could use it as a portent, but you have to roll it to see what it is. Like, you don't have to roll it ahead of time.
So I get a reroll.
You get a reroll. Yeah, but it follows the rules of like the portent, where it could be your roll, it could be Michael's roll, it could be somebody that I'm playing.
If I witness something bad happen to Landro, I could try and save Landro.
Yep.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Man, I wish we had that when we fought the beholder and all.
I'm trying to kill Landro. Like,
I'm saying I could try and save him.
I'm fine.
just assume
Like what happened was it wasn't that. It's like, oh, that's natural 20 crap. Sorry, Nooch.
So the four of you plus Shakira Shamira, Chad Stradamus, Chad, we'll call him from now on. In this session, at least.
He's hanging around.
He's hanging around for now. All of you are able to escape out the front door, and the place continues to crumble. And it was kind of like underground to begin with. It wasn't like it was more like a doorway into this underground prison type area, and it is now just kind of like rubble. It's caved in a little bit, no way back in, but you made it out. You survived. You have barely any resources left, and there's a second beholder. I'm just kidding. But now you are outside of this place. You had this insane battle. You know that Vecna knows who you are. What's going on right now? You're also kind of like, I don't know, like half an hour to an hour-ish, like outside of Fandalen.
It's Fandalen.
Milo uses teleport, so we didn't have to walk a half an hour.
No. You.
Oh, Fandalen. Never mind. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you. Fair enough.
That would have been amazing, though. Just
Sometimes you just
maybe
gotta
I'll
play.
send us to the wrong plane, but we'll save 30 minutes of one.
Yeah.
Worth it.
So what's going on?
So we all look whole as we're outside of this. Okay. I think Milo is just inspecting everyone for injury, like visible injuries, and does everybody look relatively healthy?
I mean,
HP
yeah, I was gonna say, I'll let each of you answer that.
Biggus?
I have 18%.
Biggus has looked better.
Oh no.
Well.
Took a beating too, I think.
Aradel looks the greatest he's ever looked.
Lies. He
Well,
lies.
his health pool has been freaking trampoline. Like,
It's the life of a fighter.
it is. Yeah.
It's a nice thing about hit points being kind of like arbitrary, because it could just be your mood that has changed this much, you know?
Yeah.
Will to live. What about Chad? How's Chad looking?
Chad's doing fine. Yeah, I mean, he's actually when he's out, he's got like his gear kind of like a bag like over his shoulder. He's got some like pieces of armor in his other hand, and like looking around, seeing it's clear, he's starting to like put some of that armor on, because he wasn't really armor, like he had some of it on, but he wasn't
He
really
had the
armored up for
pauldrons.
that fight.
It made him look
Fully
cool.
geared up.
I mean,
I like to think
I
he
know.
had like one greave. He had like a pauldron on. Like
Yeah,
Yes.
the greave that was
some
on
reason
was
the
like
greave
only
was
half
left.
buckled, so it was like
Yeah.
slapping against
Just
him every time
just
he walked.
slapping.
I mean, I know I'll get some spell slots back on a short rest, so I would love to take a short rest. It sounds like that might be something everyone would like to do.
Did we figure out why we were here?
I need to talk to Ramon Encarnacion.
Yeah, but I don't remember the context of he's not here. Right?
Oh, do we know,
Because it was a letter
we
we
ask-
got, right?
Chad, why he was there?
I don't think you did.
I think
Chad.
go for it.
What series of unfortunate events led to your meeting us here?
Well, it sounds like Ramon sent you here, but I've been closely following the activity of the Vecna cult for the last 3 years or so. I don't know how much you got from Ramon, but
You can treat me like I was born yesterday.
Biggus just
Milo
starts
looks at him.
rolling, laughing at that.
Bravo!
Like he cannot contain himself.
Milo looks Chad square in the eye and just goes, he actually was.
I don't know how to respond to that.
That totally makes sense. That's totally understandable. People say you was born yesterday with no context. I get it.
Are you some sort of like guardian, shield guardian, or like a
You saw me
stone
construct
basin?
a guardian.
That's right. All right. Well, so anyway, I've been following the following the activity of the Vecna cult for the better part of 3 years. Myself, Ramon, and another one of our just a friend, Bill. His name is Berber Billman. We were working with the town guard out in Neverwinter, and well, we found out that there's a Vecna cult that was operating nearby. They had been conducting all sorts of experiments and rituals, stealing secrets, trying to summon Vecna, make him more powerful. We went in to stop them. We were partially successful, but Vecna, well, we weren't strong enough. Vecna, he used me to kill Berber. So I've been following them ever since. I told Ramon I was coming here, and I think he thinks I'm obsessed, so he stopped. I thought he didn't care, but I guess that's not true if he cared enough to send you guys. So anyway, I appreciate the help. If it wasn't for you, it'd probably be me right after the Beholder, turned into a little pile of goop.
It was quite a careless choice on your part, if you don't mind my saying so, considering the last time you faced off against the Vecna cult, you had 2 other members with you, and this time you attempted to take them on by yourself.
Well, that wasn't the last time, that was just the first time, but point taken.
I'm happy that we were able to provide a better outcome for you than what was destined.
Me too. When we saw him, you saw him too, right? He's looking at all of you.
Who did he possess? I forget who he did dominate someone, and I dispelled it, but it was Landro? No.
I actually don't remember. I think it was Michael.
Yeah, I think or was it? No, it was me.
It was you.
Yeah.
It wasn't me this time.
Because I was excited because I was gonna start killing mages.
I dispelled magic. Well, yes, he certainly did try to take over our friend here, who, like we were so open with, was born yesterday, but his power is quite impressive considering.
It is.
I'm sorry you went through everything you went through, Mr. Chad. Must have been terrible to strike your friend down like that.
It's one of the worst experiences of my life.
Milo actually does. He locks eyes with Biggus, and if Biggus is paying attention, he could tell Milo is imagining doing something awful to Biggus without feeling like he had trouble, like had control over it, and he just looks back at Chad. Fortunately, I was able to break the hold over our new companion here. Sort of a rudimentary process, mind you, yes. Powerful magic, but I was up to the task.
It's good you did that.
You better you than me. Well, all that magic stuff does not work with my head.
Out of curiosity, Chad, while you were there, did you happen to determine exactly what they were working on? It seemed like quite a large gathering of people. I'm not sure if this is standard for them or if a bit more escalated. But it seemed like quite the enterprise that we came into.
This is the second largest group that I've seen so far. The first was a group I found 3 years ago.
I don't think you have anything to be ashamed of. They're quite strong. It's remarkable you made it out the first time, and I'm very happy you were able to make it out the second.
Well, it sounds like the 4 of you have had your crossings with them. If the Whispered One knows your name and your faces, but they operate in kind of silos or sects. We can lock one down. We could have questioned them and still not even pick up a thread for the next group. They really just... He has followers all over, and their goal is simple. Find powerful creatures, whether it's powerful in terms of what they can do, their magic or their might, or powerful in terms of what they know. and rip everything from them, leaving behind a husk. He feeds off of it. That's what makes him strong.
So if we had secret information that the Whispered One might be after, then if we were to, say, use that information as power, would that potentially feed him more power? Milo's face like trails off, like his theoretical brain is just going.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me a little more about what you mean. I mean,
We've learned some information in our journeys.
Perhaps we can use that information almost like a lightning rod or bait. Draw him to
Oh, dear.
us.
Well, I think we have his attention as it is.
you certainly do. As far as the secrets you know, I mean, if it's Vecna, if it's a secret, right? And he is the god of secrets, then the way I see it, once it's not a secret anymore, it doesn't mean anything to him. But if he can pull that from you, I don't know. I've only ever seen them do it in these rituals, and
Yes, of course. Milo just trails off in thought.
any more questions?
Almost too many.
Well, you were born yesterday, so
Luckily, I
You
don't
can-
have many secrets.
you could take inspiration for that. By the way, that was a very good one.
It only lasts until we take a long rest where you can go to the well on that one. I mean, I guess I would like to take a short rest. Like, could this conversation have been kind of happening during that?
Yeah, of course. Anybody using any hit
Yeah.
dice?
Yeah.
I'm using at
I'm not
least
doing
one.
hit dice, but I am going to use my arcane recovery, which lets me naturally get 7 slots of spells back, but my wand lets me get 1 more. I'm going to take a 3 and a 5.
Nice.
So far
And
on my
it-
hit dice, I've rolled 4, 5, 6 for the 3 I've rolled so far,
Okay.
which is pretty fucking.
Not bad as a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Burr, boo boo. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing sorcery point buyback stuff.
The sorcery
Because,
point dance. That where you
Yeah.
transition sorcery points into spell slots. Yeah.
Yep.
Your dance.
So
The Macarena is how sorcerers rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone knows that.
Point. Spell slot sorcery
Fine.
point. Spell slot sorcery point. Like just,
I'm gonna buy back a third.
Hit dice.
hey, that's a hit dice. Oh, I love that.
Oh boy.
That's so good. Oh.
All right. So while he's still working on that and Lee's still refreshing, I mean, let's say that whole conversation happened while you're kind of chilling, taking a rest, catching your breath. We'll say it's like early evening, late afternoon right now. You still got sunlight ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Would we have enough daylight to walk back to Neverwinter?
I only teleport now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, not
It's
on my
gonna
spell
take-
slot budget.
It would take
Although,
time.
I could, on a short rest, I could have swapped out for teleportation circle, which I'm guessing I know the Neverwinter. If Neverwinter has one, I would know that formula.
Yeah. I mean, how much time have you spent at the college?
Quite a bit.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
feel-
I think I'm allowed to swap a spell on a short rest.
If you would like to do that, you're absolutely welcome to do that. I'm pulling up the map for travel, but it's probably like a day and a half to get back to Neverwinter.
If it's a day and a half, I absolutely would swap that because I can get us back now.
It's almost definitely more than you can travel in a day. I'm just trying to get the map up so I can tell you exactly. Yeah. And it doesn't have. It's Neverwinter. So, come on. Adventure maps. I'm just gonna. There's no way you would be able to get back before the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, I think considering that, and I am allowed to swap a prepared spell, I will swap out teleportation circle, and I'll burn one of the component costs, but it's not so bad.
Okay.
And then we can get there tonight as soon as we're done. Milo starts drawing all the incantations and chalks and inks infused with precious gems on the ground.
Chad is just going to he's gonna thank you for your help, and say he's been staying in Fandalen recently, so he's gonna head back. And he gives you an address if you need to reach him or send him a letter.
Okay.
As we take our leave from Chad, I'll let him know. Take care of yourself, Chad. There's always time.
There's always time, but it never feels like there's enough time.
Time started everything. The beginning of all of this was the beginning of time. And time will still be here after all of us are gone.
I hope
There's
so.
always time.
Just kind of gives you like a pat on the shoulder, and he'll head out.
You know, as inspiring as that was, Landro, with what Vecna's trying to accomplish, I don't know what will be left, including time.
I think time is the only thing more powerful than Vecna.
You see Biggus
died
glance at
before.
Bonkus and goes,
Speaking of time, everybody to the circle. This will bring us back.
Yeah, what does it look like? What does the teleportation circle look like? What does the magic look like when you go through the portal? Or is there a portal?
Yeah, so it's a 5-foot radius circle on the ground. There's like sigils that are created out of rare inks and chalks and things like that. And I feel like as soon as Milo says that, he like places like a certain mark on the ground, and then all of the inks and runes just kind of start glowing like powerfully. It's like, come on, quick. And as soon as everybody gets there, there's just like this sort of this light just kind of envelops each person, like boom, 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 like as we just disappear from one spot and appear back at NSU.
Yeah,
wherever.
Yeah, you're. No, that's exactly where you appear. You're in like a kind of like a basement room. It's a little dusty. It looks like this teleportation circle hasn't been used in a little bit, and it is. Yeah, it's back at Neverwinter State Undergrad. So what's the plan?
So I guess at Biggus's office is where the portal back to Sigil is, if memory serves me, and I need to just set up another contingency.
I don't think there's an immediate task, right?
No, I guess when we get back to Sigil, we would learn where our next location might be,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Perhaps we should let Senor Encarnacion know that his former party members. I'm sure he'd be pleased.
give him his address too, in case he doesn't have it.
Help them reconnect.
Are we heading to the fighting pits today? I mean, I need another day for the contingency spell.
I mean,
to set up. So maybe we should wait in the morning when we're a little more full.
I mean, or we could just send word to him. It's up to you.
I
guys,
did.
If you actually want to go there, though.
I do have a sending spell I can cast. I did pull a level 3 spell slot.
Does that tap you out completely?
I have a level 3, 2 2s, and 2 1s.
Wow.
After just using that 5 on that teleportation circle.
Yeah, go to the
But we got
fighting
back.
pits.
I'm not fighting in the fighting pits. That's all I have to say about that.
I think it was your turn.
That's true.
I've got all of my spell slots left. Except for one.
Oh, that
Me
could
too.
be fun. Yes, Aradel has all his spell slots.
I don't have any of my, or I've got like sorcery points left.
Well,
You said it was mid-afternoon or like later afternoon, right? So we could head over there.
yeah, it's like yeah, I mean you
Let's do it, it's
certainly
more
there's
fun.
still things you could do for the rest of the day if you'd like to.
With that much time left, we should go try and find Ramon, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Sure. Works for me.
What do you look like right now? Like what's in terms of like dirt and bruises and cuts and all that kind of stuff after, and I mean I know you took a short rest, but
Milo
Arguably,
looks
I'm made
pristine.
of dirt,
aren't we all,
Made of
brother?
rocks and wood.
Milo looks pristine. Between prestidigitation and the fact that he only ever took 15 points of actual damage, he's good.
Nice.
I've got some chips and cracks, but it probably difficult to notice. Probably move a little bit more like jagged.
Biggus has some bumps and bruises. A couple, I would say, dings in his armor. Most of the short rest, though, was him spent buffing his armor back out.
I love that.
Cleaned it back up, even though you can definitely tell there's some thunks in it at this point.
Aradel's pristine, mostly because he doesn't know what the word means.
Lovely. Yeah, so that's where you're going. You're heading to the fighting pits.
I say yes.
Sure.
I'm not quite sure what the fighting pits are, but this should be exciting.
Fighting pits are typically where you can find Ramon and Encarnacion.
Presumably, there's a pit to fight in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I
This is
suppose
fair.
several.
Alrighty. So by the time you get there, it's getting, pushing sunset time. Which is perfect time for the fighting pits, right? And you arrive, you hear shouting and yelling and the clank of metal against metal. I guess, three of you have been here before. Like the last time you were here, you were gonna participate, so you kind of, oh no, I forgot actually.
No, the last time we were here, we did participate.
The last time you were here,
You did.
there was a rule. If it's your first time, you fight.
Yeah, we all fought. Yeah.
First
One
rule
of
about
us
the fighting pits.
Well, did any of you guys remember that? Because I wouldn't have known.
No, you would not remember this.
This is one of those things I
Aradel
never
thought
thought we would
that's it.
return to, and I'm like, how did I describe this last? Oh yeah, I had just seen Fight Club for the first time.
Oh no.
I mean, it's a great movie.
It's pretty good, yeah.
His name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Braver Billman. So yeah, would anyone have shared that information with Landro before you got there?
I think it's fair to say yes.
Okay. Would that change anything?
I
How
wouldn't
does
go.
Landro feel? Just say, how does he feel about that?
I'm not quite sure what to expect with a fighting pit, but I would ideally be at full strength for it, and not now.
I can alert Mr. Encarnacion to maybe meet us outside the fighting pits. Need be.
It'll be great. Come on.
I mean, how difficult was it last time?
Oh, it was great. It was completely fine. Really fun.
Milo gives Aradel some side eye.
Listen, isn't this the place where we were when all of a sudden we got pulled out of it?
And then you
that's where
showed
we
up to
met.
the sanctum,
showed up at the
all
sanctum.
three of you
Yeah,
shirtless.
yeah, it went fine.
And
What are
one
you
of you
talking
oiled
about?
up.
Oiled up.
Yeah.
It went completely fine.
I just imagine like us sitting like 2 or 3 blocks away from the fighting pits, talking like, wait a minute.
You're like, oh yeah, they had this weird rule.
And only one of us fought. So if they wanted to enforce it on Biggus and Milo, they could. I'll just send him a message. Maybe he'll come visit us. Tell him let's just come outside and we'll talk. That sounds suspicious though, doesn't it? Milo's like thinking aloud.
We're gonna have a discussion. Come on outside.
To be fair, it was suspicious what he sent us into.
True, but he gets to decide.
Can I just go in since I've technically fought?
That is
You
the
get him?
best decision. That's the best thought we've had the whole time.
Yep. I'm pretty good at those.
I'm like looking
Yes.
over my spells. I was like, I might be able to.
We'll make a
It
professor out of
depends
you
on what
one
I'm
day.
fighting.
I like to imagine everyone's like looking through their spell book, trying to think about what to do, and I'm like, and Aaron just like
I could just talk to him.
walks in.
I'll
This
talk
is-
to him. That's why
I was
he's
just
the
looking
captain.
at my spells. Like, I mean, I just don't have a 6th level, but I could probably, I mean, I can definitely cause some damage while I'm out there.
That's my captain.
That's why he's our captain.
Yeah, I'll just go in and look for Ramon Encarnacion.
Yeah. As you walk in, like someone notices you, and they just kind of go, "Yes, Aradel Brightmaw,
Oh God. Okay.
have you come to grace us with your presence again in the pits?"
Oh, I didn't think that I would be talking to someone. Yes.
Right, let your fists and swords do the talking.
Yes, that's it. Yep, that's what I plan to do. Hey, you seen Ramon? I need to have a word with him.
Oh, you ready for a rematch?
Yeah.
I think he's booked up for the night, but
Gosh,
he's over that way.
thank you. Then I'll punch him on the shoulder as a word of a thank you, because they appreciate fists instead of words here.
Alright.
And I'll go to Ramon.
Okay. Yeah, you see him. He's kind of like, again, dude. It's just a bunch of bros. If Creed was a thing, then Creed would be playing right now. Like it's just
Creed.
shirtless bros, like doing push-ups, talking to being dudes.
Yeah.
and he's just kind of chilling out on the side, and he notices you there. Actually, well, does he notice you before you say something to him? I'll leave that up to you.
I mean, I'm not gonna interrupt the guy when the bros are just being bros.
Yeah,
I'll
so
wait for
he'll
him to notice me. Yeah.
yeah he notices you and just says, "My friend, you left very quickly last time."
Tell me about it. I was no plan of my own. I don't know how it happened. That's not my purview. Hey, we gotta talk about some letter you sent us. Preferably, if you got a minute, the other guys are outside. I don't want to really come in here because they're not really, tusslers, or don't want to get involved in a tussle. But, so they're just outside. We should probably chat if you got a moment.
1 hour.
1 hour.
I'll meet you at Medusa's Gaze.
You got it.
Okay.
See you there. And he'll just walk. And then as he gets to the door with the guard, the guy who's like, "Hey, how you doing there?" I'll be like, "Man, I really need to get a watch." And I'll just go over to these guys. All right, we're going to Medusa's Gaze. Let's go, everybody.
Do we know where Medusa's Gaze is?
Yeah, that was the bar that you went to. You had a conversation. Yep.
The sister.
Yes.
I forgot her name. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you had a conversation with the sister of, well, it really, I mean, I guess, Ms. Quest Giver from Nest of the JnJake. Yeah, but it was Kavori was her name.
Kavori.
But she's the one who told you about Ramon.
Yeah, maybe we'll just have a bite to eat and just relax while we wait for Ramon.
Sounds
Sure.
good.
Yeah, you got it. It's an interesting place. I know three of you have been there before, but for Landro, this is probably the first time you've ever been to like a tavern, bar, restaurant kind of place. It's the Medusa's Gaze. It's a place of mystery and enchantment. People from all walks of life, there's adventurers, scholars, just travelers. They're all hanging around. They're sharing tales of their adventures or adventures to come, seeking information. Some people are there relaxing. Some people are there just escaping. But the air, it's filled with the scent of spiced meats, fragrant herbs, and there is just an ever-present undercurrent of magic.
And that's similar to what we felt the last time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking we would just grab a table and just wait for Ramon. Mm-hmm. Unless you guys had other thoughts.
No, that's that's what Biggus would
Milo's
do.
into a nice meal right now.
Yeah, you're able to. What is Landro? I guess you would have eaten something already, but I feel like Biggus has such a strong connection with food and appreciation for food. Is there anything special that happens at this place with Landro and Biggus, or am I thinking too much about that?
Rockports actually might not need food.
I don't need to eat or drink.
Okay. Can you?
So, I don't have a mouth.
Oh. All right. Never mind then.
That wouldn't be an issue.
I know we made the joke that I have a little slit like C-3PO, but I mean, what does it say exactly?
Just for sure.
You do not need to eat, drink, or breathe. but I could, presumably. Since I don't need to, that doesn't necessarily mean I can't. But yeah, no, without a mouth, I'm not really doing it. I'm just there.
Yeah. That's a real sad existence, I think.
Can you
No,
smell?
I know it's not, but
He doesn't have to poop though.
I don't have a nose. It's just like a slab of crystal that just like kind of glows when I talk.
I'm gonna put a note on your character sheet. Automatically fails all perception checks involving scent. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you could. I'd play it. I'd make it happen.
Not having to eat or drink is a pretty nice advantage. That's a good trade-off.
Sure, yeah. So everybody's got really just whatever food you wanted to order.
I wonder if that means I'm immune to cloud kill, because I can't inhale the fumes. Actually, I think I'm immune.
Good point.
Aren't you immune to poisons?
I think I'm immune to poison anyway, so yeah, there you go. Oh no, I've advantage against being poisoned.
So there's, I mean, I have like the cocktail list from the last time. So if you guys are interested in any cool names, we could do that. But I feel like we're probably good to just, you have your food, you have your drinks, whatever you would like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some cool names, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Elven Sunrise.
No. Phase Nectar, Oracle's Delight, Gorgon's Breath, I think is a good one.
Gorgon's Ola.
Hey.
That was on your burger, actually.
Is it Gorgon's?
I thought Berber was dead.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
Too soon.
More like Gorgonzola.
And the last time you were here, you were drinking Elven Fire whiskey, which was stupid expensive.
Elven
all right.
Not Dwarven fire whiskey?
Yeah.
Let's go with stupid expensive.
Elven
That
Fire.
sounds fun.
I'll
I'm
have
putting it
Biggus
on
buy me some
Ramon's tab,
Elven.
so
I like the way you think, Michael.
Okay, so you're hanging for a little bit. Really, it's a full hour before he gets there, and you probably almost finished with your food. Maybe some of you finished, some of you still picking at it, and in walks Ramon, Encarnacion. What does he look like, Jake?
He's oiled.
Khakis.
It looks like he has a t-shirt that looks like there are oil stains on it.
Yeah.
Not a t-shirt, but like a nice shirt, but he doesn't seem to care that he's like ruining it. Like he's got that many that it doesn't matter. His hair is like long and flowing and kind of like slicked. He's got that like annoyingly perfect looking amount of stubble. Like he's just that guy. I just threw this on kind of a.
And he's got a bruise on his face that he didn't have when you spoke to him an hour ago, Aradel. But he just comes in, sits down immediately, says, "Hello, my friends. You left in quite a rush last time."
Well, hello, my name is Landro. It's a pleasure to meet you. I was born yesterday.
Hello, Landro.
we have
The
had
pleasure is mine. My name is Ramon Encarnacion. And he'll shake your hand.
So
we have had some very, very urgent business going on.
It must have been.
Yes, it's more like we were summoned away more than we left. Yes, why did you? I'm curious. Why did you contact us to send us that letter?
Well, you came to me asking about previous experiences and asking questions, many questions about Vecna and the Vecna cult. As you know, as I might have said, as Kavori surely told you, I gave up that life. Vengeance is it is a waste, and these things, it seems here in Faerun there are cultists for every god you can think of, every goddess. Feels like a waste of a life to continually go after one. But you were interested, so our friend Chad asked me to meet him there. He knows that I would not. I have not gone out with him in quite some time. But I thought maybe he would have some more information for you.
Does Chad frequently invite you to these? Or was this different?
I stopped going with him maybe 8 months, not exactly a year ago. We would seek out these places, cleanse them, try to find information. I told him I did not want to continue this path anymore. But he still tells me when he finds something.
I was just curious why you decided not to continue on that path.
Chad became obsessive. This quest for revenge, for redemption, for putting an end to anyone who says the name Vecna, it's taken over him completely, and I tried to be with him and to help him, especially after what had happened, but if he wants to throw his life away, that is his right to do that. I tried to turn him away from that, but I will not go down with him. Surely Kavori told you the same.
I can understand that. Even though I will say, he is onto something. And Vecna, unlike most cults that I've seen in the past, actually has some real power. And I'm not talking regional. I'm talking multi-realms. Maybe even more than that.
Is this why you were pulled away?
Yes.
Very interesting.
Having said that, just because the end cause might be noble, the reason why you do things is just as important. And as you say, vengeance is a slippery slope when that is the reasoning behind what you're doing.
So what can I do for you?
Well, we honestly wanted to let you know where he was and that he is okay, at least for now. And just we got his address. We're staying at Vandalen, and just wanted to let you know.
You say that like he says it. Vandalen. This is funny, is it not?
It's the name of the place.
I fear we very nearly lost Chad to the cult this time. I was alone for a very long time. And it is important that you keep people close to you whom you care about. And I do believe that Chad may need someone with him. I'm not quite sure he's out for vengeance. I don't know him. I don't know much. But I do think more than anything right now, and that was my reason for wanting to come and meet you. Also, you sent us there, so I'd like to see the man behind the letter.
When you say you were alone for a long time, you also say you were born yesterday. Were you alone for one day?
Well, the interesting thing about consciousness is that it's all in your mind, and that can take as long or as short a time period as possible. I was alive before I was born in this body, where I would just watch season upon season, unable to move, unable to react with the world around me.
I like this one. You're kind of crazy, but in a very good way, my friend.
I fear we all may be a little crazy.
To that I will drink.
So,
Cheers.
Well,
Mr.
He's got
Encarnacion, what drew you to the fighting pits, if I may ask?
what draws any of us to the fighting pits? To take out your aggression, to be a champion, to test your merit against others. You should try it. You came very close one time.
I do
I
it
remember
every time
this.
I step out into the adventuring world, my friend. But
What
it's
happened?
just not in the fighting pits.
Oh.
I was just wondering if perhaps you could achieve all of those pursuits with your friend Chad. He's really up to something, you know.
What is he up to?
The cult of Vecna is trying to strengthen Vecna. And the reason why we were summoned away was because, oh, I don't know, perhaps you've heard of Morden Kanan, Tasha, Illustrial Silverhand.
Jake, has he heard those names, or should I roll for it?
You should definitely roll for this. If I know Ramon, it's very, very hit or miss on those.
One of those names sounds like maybe I've heard it
Yeah, that
before in the
sounds about
story.
Well, the reason we were whisked away in your presence, or from your presence, I should say, was because they cast a very powerful spell, and Milo just kind of shrugs, looks at Biggus and Aradel, and then at Landro, and then back at Ramon. I don't know what part we play, but we're some kind of answer to that spell being cast, and
Your wish come true.
you seem a
How
decent fellow.
fortuitous.
Your friend Chad has gone through a lot. I think he feels very lonely.
I will check in on him. But we chased down this cult for 2.5 years. Going down every sewer drain, every abandoned keep. You can't keep doing that for the rest of your life.
Why do you think Chad still does?
Penitence, maybe redemption, maybe revenge. I think he's angry with himself and he's angry with Vecna. You can only be with someone, be there for someone so much, you know? You cannot save someone from themselves. But I will go see him.
Milo just nods. Just as a quick side note, it's fun talking to a character you used to play as an NPC. Just saying.
It was so weird when Chad Stradamus was with us.
It's a little stressful playing as a character that you guys played and talking to you.
You should
Like,
be. There was a few times I'm like, Chad wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
No, I'm messing with
Oh, man. I almost want to like scold Ramon, but like, but at the same time, like he doesn't know. Am I scolding myself?
How dare me?
How dare I?
Yeah, what do you
Oh,
Anything else that you would like to do tonight?
I think Milo would just like to buy Ramon dinner.
On his own tab. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I'm kidding.
worth asking. My assumption was that you all ate while you were waiting for him. Do you think that you would have waited?
I think we would have eaten beforehand.
Okay.
But I think with him showing up, Milo would have been like, I'll have second dinner.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine.
And Biggus would definitely have second dinner. As a matter of fact, first dinner may not even be finished. It just, it was thirds.
So they have a solid bar pizza with like
Ooh.
it's got like fresh mozzarella. It's got like a little balsamic glaze going on there. Some tomatoes, a little prosciutto, a little arugula. Yeah, you got it.
tomatoes, a little prosciutto, little
I
tomatoes.
like this. Fresh basil.
Yep.
Boom.
King of the flatbreads?
Yep. It's got a nice Neverwinter char on the bottom.
Ooh, wood fired.
It's Neverwinter. It's the pizza
Yes.
capital of the Forgotten Realms.
Yes. Not NY, it's NW.
Any good school needs a good pizzeria near it.
It's true.
But I don't think I have any other questions for Ramon. I don't know if any of you guys do. Any thoughts
This
or goals
is
with
almost as good as the pizza at Original Ways in 34th Street.
him? Boom.
All right. Lovely. So yeah, I mean, anything else that you want to do tonight? Not necessarily at this tavern, but just in general. Are you gonna go back to why do I always blank on the place? I was gonna say Sentinel. That's not what it's called.
Sigil.
Sigil. Thank you. You're gonna go back to Sigil. You're gonna sleep at your apartments. You're gonna sleep at the school. What are you thinking? You gonna sleep in your mansion, magnificent mansion?
If I had the spell slot, that would be an option.
I would
But
say
I do not.
the Sigil personally.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
go
that
back
works
to
for
the
me.
sigil. Yeah.
We can bother Tasha some more. That's always fun.
Well, not only that, just my own thought process personally is the less time that we are not in a safe location, and Neverwinter, in my opinion, is not a safe location. Like, it's not dangerous, but we're not in like the mansion or at the Sigil. To me, that's a hostile environment.
I have no objections at all.
Fair.
That's perfectly fine with me.
All the barkeep did was cut you off after the third breakfast or third dinner you had. That's not hostile. That's good.
I want another Umbrage Ale,
Your
okay?
own
Thank you very much.
Sir, I'm going to have to cut you off. We're running out of the soup.
Right. So yeah, you say your goodbyes to Ramon, pay the tab, which I mean, for 2 dinners for 3 of you and drinks, like let's call it like 2 gold pieces. If we're being realistic,
Of course, we're
if
gonna do
using...
the classic. Do the classic. Here's 3.
Yeah, nice.
Keep the change, you
Nice.
filthy animal.
And yeah, you can head back to the college, use the portal, and get back to Sigil. This is Landro's first time in Sigil,
Mm-hmm.
so welcome.
That should be fun.
But yeah, I mean, realistically, this is it's the home and like base, I guess, if you will, of Lady Illustrial Silverhand. And then some of the two other most significant names here are Mordenkainen and Tasha, who are also living here currently. But yeah, you pop up. Any questions about anything? Anything you'd like to do? Anything you'd like to show off? Or
Can I go look at the spider corner?
yeah, go look at the spider corner.
I would love to go look, but I can't use D&D Beyond right now. So
Oh wow. Okay. So I just moved you over to the spider corner.
wow, the corner.
There is like a semi-permanent darkness spell that she put on this space, that Tasha put on this space. You have blind sight, so yeah.
But it's only 10 feet.
So yeah, I guess you'd have to walk a little closer to get an idea of like what's going on in there. It feels cold coming off of that space, and you see that the egg looks healthy.
Good.
There was a space there that was kind of like punctured, and it looks like whether it healed that itself, whether Tasha did that or something, but it looks like it's in perfect condition now, and it's just
Good.
chilling.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
All right. Someday you guys will.
Eventually, we
Yeah.
open the doors to that room and we'll just die.
There's gonna be like 100 baby spider dragons just crawling around. All right,
I'm just
anything
gonna
else?
be like, it's just fluffy. What's wrong?
You guys just resting? Are you doing any
Yeah.
experiments?
Yeah.
Are you talking to anyone?
Go ahead, Michael.
Biggus isn't looking for anyone at the moment. He's ready for a rest.
Yeah. So you guys are able to do that. If you want to take a long rest, absolutely. Go for it.
I can hit the button. Hopefully it works.
Boom.
Did it work? Did it work?
Not work.
It worked. It worked for me.
Woo!
Short rest is broken, but long rest.
I hate that.
Works perfectly.
I hate
fine.
that we both have woo girl tendencies. The fact that we did that in sync for the same exact amount of time.
Listen, even D&D Beyond doesn't want DMs to use short rests. It's obvious here, right? Like,
So I think I have to stay one more day for contingency because I need my level 6 slot to do that.
Okay.
But in my spell storing ring, I only had a thunder wave in there, but I still had. I'm gonna add a shield and a slow. So
Nice.
I have 3 spells in there because I have 5 levels worth. I don't have any. I don't think I have anything else pressing to think about with that.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah.
how about this? I'm gonna go pee quick, and
Yeah.
if there's any housekeeping things, you can do your housekeeping things. I'll be right back. I don't think I need to tell everybody we're gonna take a break, because I think Jake just cuts this
Okay.
out and then just throws an ad.
Here at J&J Tabletop, we're trying to help you get the most out of your games by helping you unlock what works best for you at your table. Whether you're a player or dungeon master, or even play other systems, we'll help you take your experiences to the next level. Subscribe today and get even more out of your games. Our very own Lee, who plays Aradel Brightmaw, Also created our intro video, scaled Mount Kilimanjaro, and is as Irish as they come. He also has his YouTube channel dedicated entirely to making D&D fun again. Highly imitated, never duplicated. You will laugh, learn, and enjoy his content, so head to youtube.com/@thiscrits and subscribe today. Our character art was created by Kaya from FablewoodGoods.com. Fablewood Goods is an immersive fantasy business for authors, books, and brands. Explore the Fablewoods' unique lore through seasonal shop updates filled with enchanted forests, dragons, and fae, or bring the magic to life with custom merch and illustration for your own worlds and whimsies. Our graphic overlays were created by our very own Jake at TTRPGoverlay.com. TTRPGoverlay.com is the premier resource for quality D&D and TTRPG actual play graphic overlays. Our overlay packs, like this one, the Lich King, are designed to be simple and enhance your content, which in our opinion is you. Stop by today and check out what we've got, including some free examples. Remember, you and your content are special. Our products help everyone see that. We appreciate every kind of support that J&J Tabletop gets. Watching and sharing our videos will always be the primary way you can do that. However, if you enjoy our content, please consider joining our channel as a member. It's a direct way to let us know you believe in what we are doing, and it helps us improve our content. We will be adding to the list of perks we offer as we get ideas, so check back regularly to see what's new.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Great. So everybody's done what they needed to do. I will get back to you on the price of potions, but safe to say we should be able to figure that out for you. You go back down to the mirror. You show the mirror the piece of the rod. And what do you see? It's pretty foggy, actually. You see bats fly by. And you know that the next piece of the rod lies in the land of Barovia.
This is where we get the prompt that says, you cannot backtrack after this moment. Are you sure you wish to continue?
Yes, the classic Baldur's Gate 3. Significant quest path.
Wait, we're going to Barovia? You see me messing with my cloak and displacement just a little bit, and like a collar for it like pops up.
Wax
Always
teeth.
know I can count on you, Biggus.
Oh boy.
You fuck! I almost spat out my water at my monitors. Like, holy shit! That hurt so bad. Like, oh, ow! Pop your fucking collar. Oh god, I'm angry. Oh. Oh.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you all step into the portal. As you step in, you are you're wading through a very thick mist. It's a thick gray fog, and as you wade through, you start to see what looks like to be it's a gloomy village. There are dismal houses and outbuildings that line the cobblestone streets. The sound of a child weeping echoes preternaturally from a tall house looming in the distance. As you move through the town, a handful of murmuring villagers follow you at a distance. As if you continue going through,
Are any of them small children?
none of them are small children. But as you continue, more villagers start to emerge from the houses. And after a short time, you're surrounded by a small mob. They have shovels and pitchforks and torches, and a farmer carrying a pitchfork.
Pitchfork.
Yeah, they pitchfork. Yikes. They point at you, and he says, "Interlopers!" There's other folk brandishing brooms, axes, and large stones, and they're all yelling and screaming at you, "Leave the village now!" Everybody's screaming at you. They're surrounding you at this point. There's probably about like 20 of them. Just commoners. But for some reason, they're not happy that you're there.
I
About how big of a radius space are they? I do have careful spell.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, I'd say probably within 20 feet, right? Like they're maybe a little bit more than that. We'll call it like 30 feet. There's room for all of you, but it's packed pretty tight.
Do we know where, like, we know where we're going, right? We're just stopped by a mob.
What do you mean you know where you're going?
Like, you said we're walking through the village towards a tall house. You know.
We being players or we being characters?
The characters. You said we're walking through the village towards, and you see off in the distance a large,
yeah, like walking
house,
into the village. There's a tall house, and you hear child crying coming from that direction.
Got it. So we're just walking towards that direction, and then this mob confronts us.
Yep. They're yelling.
Right.
Interlopers! Leave us be!
We're not loping anything!
We mean you no harm.
We will not lope for longer than necessary.
Lee, what's Aradel's AC?
19.
Okay. All right. A mud pie rushes by you and splats on the ground and gets catches your boots, but doesn't hit you.
I might lope a little longer. Who threw that?
Landro, you said we mean you no harm?
Mm-hmm.
Roll, whichever makes the most sense, either deception, intimidation, or persuasion.
Well, I don't think we mean them any harm, so I'm going to persuasion.
Yeah.
That is a 28.
Yeah. Great. There's kind of like whispering among the villagers, like talking to each other. And why are you here?
Why are we?
Oh, he doesn't actually know why we're here, does he? He doesn't understand the whole concept of this rod thing. Oh, God.
I like to think we've explained it to him in the last day or two.
My companions here, they're on a very great and noble quest. You'll have to forgive me, I was only born. Our quest was leading us here. We're looking for something.
Looking for trouble is what I heard.
Well, no, we're not looking for trouble. Ideally, we're trying to avoid trouble and stop trouble from potentially happening.
Yeah, honestly, trouble finds us pretty easily.
In trouble, you mean a good pitcher of ale? Then sure.
Do we still have a bag? The bag of holding with the wine? Do we still have that?
We sure do.
Oh
do,
my
actually.
God! Let's do it. Let's get the entire town drunk.
I mean, we can.
You guys let me know. What do you
What did they say
laughs and
to
cheers
Biggus
when they hear.
saying? Yeah.
When somebody laughs and cheers when they hear what Biggus said.
With the exception of us, have you guys noticed anything odd or different or abnormal?
Well, there always seems to be bad things happening here, but we heard a group was coming to cause trouble. And he said they'd cut out our insides and eat them while we still lived.
Well, as you can see, there's not much. And I'll kind of like
Who
tap
told you this?
my face. I'm like, there's not much that I can do in that regard.
He doesn't have a mouth. And I'll just poke his face like where his mouth should be.
I believe I emphasized this point quite well, but yes, I do not have a mouth.
Who told you that we were here to cause trouble?
Well, there were a few of them. They looked like priest folk.
Do you know where these priest folk went?
You know? No, I haven't seen them in the last few days.
Are they a part of your village, or were they just passing through?
They were just passing through too.
So could it stand to reason that perhaps they were the ones that were threatening this?
Roll persuasion again.
21.
That makes a lot of sense.
We would be more than happy to help you stop them. Or we could stop them so that you can all stay safe. We would love it to prevent one more bad thing from happening here.
If you could do that, we'd be very, very grateful. I'm sorry for the rude welcome you had here.
That's quite all right.
But
These
we're
are
always
trying
willing to.
times. I understand.
Indeed. Also, your collar kind of freaked us out too.
This isn't in fashion here.
Me too. Don't feel bad.
Oh, it is. It's just you kind of look like a vampire.
Oh, I mean, I was going for non-interloper look, but I guess that
Somebody goes, interloper, I barely know her, and now they're just and the crowd is like kind of dispersing.
Crowd goes mild.
Crowd goes mild, exactly.
Just they're like, all right, yep, good, see ya.
Does anyone else hear a child crying? I thought I heard I think Milo's just looking at whoever we're talking to, just like what, like confused.
Barber Jim.
A woman comes up to you. She's also kind of like wearing a cloak that has a collar, and she says to Biggus, like, I actually liked the collar. And she'll say, no, I my hearing is not great, but I don't notice anything. Coming from there?
Is it the house that we think we heard it from? Yeah. I think Milo just nods and then he like looks at the three of you guys to be like, you heard that, right? Like
Big spooky house with crying thing. Yep.
Should
my
say,
favorite.
you don't hear it, but you knew where it was coming from? Milo just
Well,
like shakes his head.
the locals call it Death House.
Oh,
Remember what I said about
real
trouble
strong on
finding us?
marketing here, I see. Yeah.
Sounds worth investigating.
Well, that's probably where we're supposed to go.
I have a grudge to pick with a couple ghouls in there.
And I do think I know
You're really
why.
showing.
I do think I do think I know why everyone thought you were looking for trouble. You see, there's priests of Oberyn,
Oh boy.
who I believe them to be, Osibus. Osybus. Say it how you will.
It's not how I.
Cybus.
Ozzy. R.I.P. I'm here tracking them, and I don't know how they knew you would be coming, but they started feeding lies into the people, spreading fear, and I believe them to be in the death house.
Did
Yes,
I insight check this person speaking to us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cocked. Thank God that was cocked. Continue.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that wasn't too bad. Never mind. I have a really good insight apparently.
Gentleman's 7.
No, actually, believe it or not.
Did I
13.
fail?
Wasn't
That's
too
the
bad.
fighter question.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think she's telling the truth.
Did I fail?
Anytime that happens and you're like, right, go ahead, or like if I do that same thing in my head, I watched this movie too much when I was young, and I hope we don't get a sequel to Billy Madison, but Billy Madison, when he sees the penguin and he thinks that Veronica is having an affair with the penguin, he's like, oh, I see what's going on here.
Oh my God.
Proceed, and leaves. Like that's that. I hear proceed every time you don't tell me
Dude,
what the role is.
That hasn't been in my brain in like a good 20 years, man.
It unfortunately lives in my brain rent free regularly.
Proceed.
Sarusanda will continue and just tell you that there's something in the death house. I don't know what it is, but it's a magical artifact of great power, and I think that's what drew the cultists in. They're trying to take it and use it.
It's
Well,
also
that
probably
checks
full of
out.
death. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh. You've never seen these cultists before? I'm guessing
I've had
not.
run-ins with cultists before of Osibus. I hate saying words.
Is this a local
But
or is
never
this
these
someone
ones.
that
Never these ones.
This girl?
yeah
This lady?
yeah are they a local? I mean, if they've had run-ins with multiple types of cultists.
She's not a multiverse traveler, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, so she looks like she belongs. She's like from here.
Yeah, but she doesn't look like a commoner. She looks like she could
Got
hold
it.
her own if she needed to.
Does her
Okay.
cloak have a collar?
It does.
That's why she came up to us, right? Wasn't it?
Mhm,
Hey, sick collar.
mhm.
Collar, I barely know her.
There you go. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to go in there at some point, but I have some business to attend to first. Is that where you're headed? Why are you here?
That's a bit of a long story. The quick version is we're trying to defeat the God of Secrets who's trying to... Milo kind of stops for a second, looks at Biggus, shakes his head, and then looks back. He's bad news. We have a plan to try and defeat him, and there have been artifacts that have been scattered throughout the multiverse, and based on everything you've said, there's a really good chance that there's one in that house over there, the death house. That's the marketing on that is just genius. Whoever. Anyways,
Subtlety.
Yes. So we need to get that artifact before the cult does. It sounds like they've gotten a head start on us. Yeah.
That sounds like... I think you're right. Well, like I said, I have some business I need to attend to first, but if I see you in there, should I consider you an ally?
Why wouldn't we consider each other allies?
Because we've only just met.
Dark times such as these,
Do you mean us
to
harm?
be able to trust people.
What
No.
what business do you have going in there?
No,
if
well, we
don't
don't
mind
mean
us
you any
asking?
harm.
Well, then I think we should consider each other allies.
What?
That makes perfectly good sense to me.
Well, why are you going in there? What is your business in there?
I'm a member of the Ulminst Inquisition. We root out evil throughout the multiverse. I have been stationed here in Barovia for quite some time.
So you've been
The multiverse.
your business is the house? You just want to just figure out what's going on in the house?
Well, based on everything you said, it sounds like this is a magical artifact that cannot go into this cult's hands. So,
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the
Either.
timeline. You said you've been here for a while. So are you following the cult into the house? Is that your main goal? You're trying to cleanse this house, or how long you been here?
I don't know if the house can be cleansed, but mainly I root out evil where I can.
Mm-hmm.
And
How long have
If
you been
this-
here? Is this just your station?
I've been here for, it has to be 3 years now.
All right. So is your business in the house purely based on the cultists that you had encountered?
Yes, why are you, what is this?
I'm out of this. I'm confused because she's been here for 3 years, and apparently this death house is really terrible, evil, and everything. Her goal is to root out
No,
evil.
but we do know 2 or 3 years ago is when the whole Ramon Chad thing started.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to understand the timeline here because it seems like she had business in the house that wasn't necessarily tied to the cultist. But if she's been here for a year, then it must just be tied to the cultist. That's what I'm trying to find out. That's all.
This just might be a place of interest and she's stationed here.
Mainly, I don't want to get stabbed in the back when we are in the
Oh.
death house.
I will say
it's an
this.
admirable goal.
We have been dealing with others of this group, and they are not to be treated lightly. So I would be very careful. And I mean, we're planning on going in. I just you either come with or let us in and not go alone.
I appreciate your concern, but as I said, I have my own business to attend to, and if this is as important as you say, I'll be going in there at some point.
Well, I think if we go in there, okay, I'm just gonna mental to this lady, this person, all right, and I'm gonna say, I don't know what kind of wibbly wobbly mind tricks go on here, but if you see us or you see anyone in there, the code word to know it's us is the BBC's Graham Norton show. And I'll give her a thumbs up, like she heard me. Like, yeah?
She'll nod.
Understood.
Say-
I'll do the
say-
same thing to everyone else.
She'll say, "Thank you,"
Okay.
and she'll kind of she will head in the other direction for the time being. Do you continue moving towards the death house?
As she's leaving, if I may, you mentioned you don't think it can be cleansed. Cleansed of what?
Evil?
Oh, yeah, of course, yes.
Makes sense.
What do you know about these lands?
Nothing. It's foggy. I know that.
The Lord of this world is an entity known as Strahd. This is very much his place, and I think things are as he wants them to be here. It is very much his domain. That being said,
So he's a ne'er-do-well.
you could say that.
Is there any chance that
Okay,
perhaps
well-
this Strahd is also upset at a cult moving into his...
We can only hope so.
Perhaps we should ask Strahd for help. Is he a reasonable fellow?
Not quite.
Well, we could always try.
All right, come on, Landro. You were born yesterday.
2 days ago.
True.
I
You're
am
right. You're right.
100% older.
You are right. It's true. This is correct.
He has doubled in age and experience.
Oh man.
Well, unless Strahd is around the corner, if these cultists are already in the house, perhaps we should make haste.
I think that would be wise.
And Josh, did she give us her name? So you said Cyrusanda?
Yeah, I'll send you the actual spelling.
Thank you.
Sarusanda.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well, that was pretty close.
you continue moving towards the death house.
Yes.
What a name.
Indeed.
Alright. So as you continue towards the edge of town, a boy and a girl, you see them standing in the middle of a dirt road outside of this grim house. The boy is weeping and clutches a stuffed doll. The girl is trying to quiet the boy. She turns to you. There's a monster in our house. Mom and Dad told us to play outside. Please, won't you make it safe?
Oh, you live in the death house?
Lucky for you, we were already heading that direction.
Oh, bless you.
I didn't sneeze, but thank you.
I was about to say. You shouldn't live there. You should just wait out here. We'll deal with it. Don't worry
your
about it.
Your home has quite a terrible name.
Yeah.
The little boy is like hyperventilating, crying, you know.
Uh-huh.
Milo will walk up to the boy if you guys are just shrugging and
What do?
and telling him his house has a bad name.
Well, I was just
You're not
keep walking
wrong.
past them.
Just saying. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Call it the happy house.
Milo walks over to the boy. Probably similar height, I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty close.
Just reaches out for his hand and kind of does one of these if he can. And rest assured, young man, if there's a monster there, we will deal with it. And we will return your house and your family, if they're in there, to safety.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm so good at those. Here comes my
It's not
plus
hard.
0. A 10.
It's exactly what you needed.
Perfect.
So-
Fine.
Woo.
Thorn, the little boy, sniffles and composes himself a little bit and says, "My parents invite weird friends over for parties, but this time it seems a little different.
Are your parents in the
young
house?
man?
I haven't seen them, but I'm worried for Brigetta. She's our nursemaid and she's always been kind to us. After we came outside, we heard screams from inside the house and we heard howls. And there were a bunch of people in robes who came in and they didn't even say anything."
So worried about Brigetta.
Yep.
Apparently wolves or howl, because there's howling coming from the house. Strange
Is
people
there-
in clothes and robes.
Is there somewhere else that you can go?
I think it's best if we wait here. And you can come out and tell us when it's safe.
You wouldn't want to go inside somewhere? Perhaps we can find an inn of some sort? A hot meal?
No, I wouldn't want to do that. Just in case our parents come, or Brigetta, or if you come back and tell us that it's safe.
Well, we'll know exactly where you are. We'll be bringing you to an inn. And when we go in there and we find Brigetta and your parents, tell them.
I'd rather stay here.
We.
Because they
Is
can't
there
go
another
anywhere.
child? Is there another child perhaps inside? Or I thought I heard a child weeping.
I'm sorry, that was probably me.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna figure out
Huh?
what's going on and get down to the bottom of this.
We should probably bring him
It's what
to
we
an
do.
inn, guys. We should probably bring him somewhere, not just leave him outside in the middle of the misty area. We should
you-
pick them
do
up
you-
and move them to an inn.
You're gonna abduct these children?
Do you
Bring
know
them
enough-
somewhere against
Do you
their
know
will?
anyone else in town that you could go stay with while we check out the house?
I really appreciate the help, but we don't trust you, and I'm staying right put because this is what my parents told me to do.
You don't trust us yet. You're asking us to go.
To go into your house. Yeah, from the scary cloak people. Uh-huh.
You can't be any worse than the monster.
You don't know me.
Landro's mouth opens wide. He's been stealing it the whole time.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, Landro is an eldritch horror, actually. You know, that like no face like
As the visor lifts up and it's just a void.
Oh. Okay.
Milo just looks at the girl and then back to the boy and says, "Worry is a misuse of your imagination, young man. Rest assured, we will get to the bottom of this."
Thank you.
All right, we're walking into the house. And as we're walking into the house, you
I
gotta
think-
admit,
yeah.
it's a really dumb name, guys. Come on.
And
It's a bit on the nose, I'd say. Looks like the same exact map too.
I used the same exact map
Oh no!
because I didn't like the one that came with this adventure.
Oh, that's
So you
nice.
step into the house. And I really just wanted us to see the map and see that it was the same one that we've seen recently, especially if you're a viewer and you watched some of our Curse of Strahd campaign, because we're going to end there and pick up
You should.
from the Death House next session. Thanks for joining us this evening. If you want to see the last time we went through the Death House and you haven't seen that yet, check out our Curse of Strahd playthrough with the Amen. It's this exact same group, except Jake is DMing. Yeah, otherwise we'll see you on the next episode. You could catch more of what JnJ is doing by hitting the subscribe button. And you could see what Lee's doing on youtube.com/@thiscrits. See you all in the next one.
Comment down below if you think we're going to do better.